Okay, this topic's going to be about the Twitter social network. The new APIs that just came out limits third-party clients to 100,000 users, and there's a couple of reasons why they're doing this supposedly. One of them is to ensure a constant experience. Another one I think was remotely something with spamming or scams or something like that. Now, they use what's called tokens. So each user is considered a token. So obviously, once you get to 100,000 tokens, then that developer is going to have a problem, getting more users. So supposedly, once they reach that limit, they got to request Twitter to allow more users. And supposedly, once they get to 1 million, they have to work with the company directly. Now, some people are going to worry that might go into some kind of licensing where the developer actually has to pay money or something like that. And there's also another problem because once, let's say, a user downloads that client and actually it takes them to Twitter and it asks you if you want to use, like, let's say Tweetbot is a client that uses up one token. But the problem arises is when, let's say, they only use it a few times and they don't use it for like 6 months, that token is still used. So to be able to release that token, they got to go to the Twitter website in settings and release it for a developer to actually get more users with just the 100,000 tokens. As you can see, that can lead to quite a bit of problems. The developers themselves don't seem to be very worried. Well, at least some of them. But it seems more the users themselves, the actual people that use these clients, are the ones that are really worried. And of course, in the news, the reason I found this out is of course, a new Twitter client, third-party client, made by the developers Tweetbot, which is, of course, Tweetbot. They actually removed their Tweetbot Twitter client because it was still in alpha, because they were afraid the tokens would get all used up, because once they wanted to wait till a final release comes out. And once they do that, because I actually think they get paid for it, because it's going to be used up for alpha software. Now, most of the alpha ones are already expired. Actually, mine did, because I was actually using Tweetbot, trying it out for a while. So tell me, guys, what you think about this new Twitter API.